Hey, here's what I'm learning. Nobody can force you to be productive. Nobody can force you to finally step up for your brand. Nobody can force you to position your brand in such a way that more customers and clients are going to come in. This is all on you. Nobody's going to hold your hand through the process. Nobody's going to force you. Nobody's going to make you do this. You got to make a decision. What is it that you really want for your brand? What is it that you really want for your life, your business? All right. Do you want an average life or do you want a spectacular life? Do you want something phenomenal? Like, what is it that you really want? And the moves that you make this year is going to be very critical towards the success that you're going to have for the next 5 years in your business. How do I know that? Because this year is really tricky. Like, with inflation being crazy, with more business owners that started businesses in 2020 because this was the pandemic and everybody was rushing to start a business. A lot of those people failed last year. They fell in this year. But are you going to be different? Like, what is it that you're going to do a little bit differently? And me as a brand development coach, I can't just sit back passively and watch you literally throw all of these amazing gifts down the drain and do nothing with it. I can't. I can't sit here and watch it. So either I'm going to just walk away from the unproductive people or I have to help the unproductive people. And I don't want to see you continuing to go down the same road. And look, I'm not talking to the broke people. I'm talking to those individuals that are already somewhat successful, but you want to scale your business a little bit higher. I got a great program for you. It's called Brand Scale Up. I think that this is the year that you do something drastically different. If you want something different, you got to do something different. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You don't want to be in the same place next year thinking about, hey, I made a lot of mistakes last year. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I was unfocused. No, I just want you to get locked in. So this weekend, what if you just worked on areas of your business? Just wrote down 3 goals. Like, I wrote down a bunch of goals here on my whiteboard that I just been crossing off all week. What if you wrote down 3 things that you know that you could accomplish by Sunday, right? Wrote those things down on a whiteboard like this, a piece of paper, a notebook, your favorite journal. Get those things done. I don't care what they are. Many of you need to be improving your email marketing strategy. This is an area that you're literally leaving thousands and thousands of dollars on the table because you refuse to email your audience. This is the only way they're going to stay in touch with you. And for those that don't know, there's this thing called an email service provider. Email service providers are Constant Contact, it's the MailerLite, it's MailChimp. It's all of these different email service providers. What you can do is get somebody to help you, a virtual assistant, an email specialist that can send these emails out for you on a weekly basis. You can automate them. You just need to be able to position yourself a little bit differently in this next season because you can be phenomenal. You can be great, but you just got to improve a couple of areas within your business. And again, it doesn't matter where you're at in the stage of the business. You could be better. You could be greater. I was studying an amazing company called McKinsey. They're one of the top dogs in the industry from a consultant standpoint. And I've been studying their case studies lately because I'm trying to really figure out, like, how are y'all working with all these top dogs? How are y'all giving all this great expertise and knowledge to help these major Fortune 500 companies get to the next level? And it's just mere strategy. Well, one of their secret sauce methods is really identifying the problem and getting to the root of the problem. See, for a lot of business owners, you look at the fact it's like, I'm not getting any sales, and you think that's the problem. No, sales is not the problem. The problem is you're not communicating with your audience. The problem is you have no lead generation framework. The problem is you have no idea how to speak to the right audience in the first place. So you're always going to have this central problem of non-sales if you're not tackling the root of the problem. Some of you guys was like, I want more followers. More followers is not the problem. Because if you got 3,000 followers, 500 followers, that's more than enough for you to be generating some income with. But the problem is you're focused on the wrong thing. I think 2023 needs to be the year that you refocus, that you rethink your strategies, what it is that you're doing. If you need some help, you hire a consulting company. You hire somebody that can help you. Get a virtual assistant. You get some team members. You get some individuals that can help you with some ancillary tasks that you just don't feel like doing. Now is the time to scale. No longer can you just have the goal of making an extra $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month. That might seem really dope to when you just getting started, but I'm talking to the business owners that's really trying to scale up. I'm talking to those business owners that's really trying to hit 50,000 on a consistent basis every single month, 100,000 within your business. Thinking about those type of numbers, you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. There's literally no way. And even if you're a really dope coach right now that's been helping clients across the country, in order to scale, you're going to have to add some team members. You're going to have to add some other coaches, teach them your framework, teach them the structures and the SOPs on how to grow this thing, because you can't do it by yourself. I want y'all to get it in this weekend. Look, it's Friday. Many of you are maybe getting off of work because you got this corporate job. Many of you are full-time business owners, and you're like, I'm about to just relax and hang out this weekend. I get it. Relax and chill. But what if you just spent a few hours writing down some critical goals that you wanted to accomplish by Sunday? I wonder what would happen within your business. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Talk to you soon.